Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. My name's Ness, and this is Free Thoughts. I want to start this channel after a lot of motivation from my teenage son, 15-year-old. He's been pushing me to do some kind of podcast or YouTube channel, something informative. And here in the last maybe 6 months to a year, I've had strangers, after conversations, push me to do the same thing. So I take those as signs from God, the universe, that's maybe the way I should go. Not doing it for a bunch of viewers. I'm doing it because this is what I feel I should be doing. If it could touch one person in a positive way, or 10,000. My goal is just to put it out there, and God will do the rest. One of the things that I want to talk about in this channel is cryptocurrencies. Why? Well, it's very important, in my opinion, to start familiarizing yourself with it. This is something that is going to be part of your daily life and mine here in the very near future. We're not talking 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I'm talking a year or so, if not sooner. I mean, you're going to start seeing things roll out really, really quickly here in the next year. If you're unfamiliar with crypto, I hope you stick around. I'm doing a short mini series of videos, my first videos ever, so you're going to have to bear with me. But it's going to be on blockchain. What is blockchain? Get you familiarized with that. I want to make videos for the average everyday person. Your doctor, your nurses, your school teachers, police officers, anybody in general who is interested in crypto but are not too familiar how to do it. Is it safe? You hear about all the scams out there. You hear about crypto's not really a thing. Crypto's just a fad. So I wanted to clear up some of those things and show you how this is actually shaping our working idea. So we'll discuss the different exchanges that you can purchase crypto and how to open an account. They're all free. And how to get you started to make your very first initial crypto purchase, right? We'll also discuss, now that I bought my crypto, what do I do now, Ness? Do I keep it in an exchange? What options do I have? How do I send it? How do I receive it? We'll discuss that in a different video. What are digital wallets? I'm sure most of you have heard digital wallets, right? That's the new pun. That's the new soundbite. You need a digital wallet. I have a digital wallet. I have a hardware wallet. I have a cold storage wallet, a warm, a hot wallet. And you're sitting here like, I don't understand this. This is a lot of wallets. What do they do? Well, we'll discuss that. And your options. What options do you have? Which one is best suited for you? I'll give you my recommendations, what I use. And keep in mind, everything that I'm going to tell you in these videos is everything that I use. Everything that I feel comfortable with. Once you start getting in, you can make your decisions of what you feel comfortable with, right? And I'll give you the pros and cons of those so you can make an informative decision. And we'll go from there. So I just want to make this video and let you guys know that's the mini-series that's coming. I'm trying to do my best in these videos. I'm new, so excuse the editing, excuse the video quality if it's bad. I'm going to adjust and tweak these as I go. I am literally just kind of flying out the seat of my pants and depending on God to show me what I need to do and kind of lead me the direction that he wants me to, because it's been a direction that complete strangers have told me that I should do, which is kind of confirmed what my son had told me and other strangers had told me, and things personal to me that I know I felt I should do, and this just confirmed it. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so what is blockchain? Blockchain is a way to store information in blocks of data that are linked together, which create, you guessed it, a chain of blocks, a blockchain, right? Now these blocks are filled with every information you want to put in there, and they also have timestamps and date stamps. So whatever information you want to place in there, it's going to be stored, it's going to have a date and a time when it was stored, and that information is going to be there securely because all the blocks are encrypted, hence the name cryptocurrency. It's not because it's untraceable. like you've heard in the news before. No, you can trace it. It's a little bit difficult, but it can be done. It's called cryptocurrency in the blockchain because it's made out of, well, I should say it's encrypted. Okay, so these blocks are highly encrypted and they store information, they store data. Now, how is this relevant to crypto, you might say? We'll take Bitcoin as an example, which is considered a proof of work blockchain. What does that mean, you might be asking? That means that to gain a Bitcoin, that blockchain system must first mine it. Yeah, I know, mining. I know you've heard that as well, and you're thinking, oh, there's another term I don't know. What does mining do? What is mining? How do you mine something digital, right? Well, don't worry. We'll make it simple. Mining just means that you take a computer servers, and they have to solve this very complex mathematical problem. The computer or computers that solve this problem, the system rewards it with a Bitcoin. And now we're just strictly talking about Bitcoin blockchain right now. It'll reward you with a Bitcoin. That is your reward for being able to solve this math problem. Now, why do you want to solve that math problem? It's very simple. The blocks of data that are created every time a coin is mined. So to create a block, you must mine, meaning you must solve this mathematical problem. Now, well, this is a little technical. I just wanted to bring you up to speed of what mining is. So mining is just you setting up a computer, and I'm just using this as an example, right? But there's corporations that set up servers that all they do, they run 24/7, and they're trying to be the next person that's able to solve the next mathematical algorithm to be able to get rewarded a Bitcoin, which right now is running over $60,000, so it's pretty rewarding if you can mine one, right? If you mine it, that means you were the one that was able to make that block and validate it, right? And that was your reward, a Bitcoin. Whatever's in that block, whether it's a transaction, something that's stored, whatever, you were the one who mined it, meaning you were the one who validated, you were the one who was able to answer that mathematical algorithm, right? So that's how blockchains work in the instance of Bitcoin. There's different blockchains that we won't get into here. There's all different type of concepts that came out. Bitcoin is just the original. It's the original type of blockchain that we've been using. It's my personal opinion is kind of outdated. It has its place, but as far as utility, as far as world use for different things, solving problems, it's a little bit slow, too cumbersome to be able to really use it for anything besides storing your wealth. And we'll get into that once we start talking about cryptos more. But in general, that is blockchain. In a nutshell, that's what a blockchain is. So it stores information, it's encrypted, all right? And to form that block, you must mine it. And this is just Bitcoin, all right? Other cryptos don't have to mine it to make a block for you to be able to store your information. Now, why is the technology great? Well, the way blockchain is set up, the more blocks are made, the harder it is for a hacker or anybody to try to access that information maliciously, right? Yes, you can still have access to the information if you're the owner of the information, if you have the access, the right to access that information, right? So anybody who's wanting to steal information or go in and change something in a transaction and some documents that you might store in there are not going to be able to. It's just almost impossible. So guys, that is blockchain in a nutshell. I want to give a shout out to Now Daily Bread, a sister in Christ, who confirmed to me that this is the path I should be taking and putting out some content out there to try to help. And as we progress in this channel, I'm going to be sharing other things besides crypto. All right, this is just the first thing that was placed in my heart to get out there and help people out. So until next time, see you on Free Thoughts.